Alexis Ohanian needed a plan, and he needed it fast. His senior year of college was approaching, and he had absolutely no idea what he wanted to do with his life. Luckily, his best friend, Steve Huffman, came to him with what sounded like $1 million idea, and then that business completely crashed and burned. Most stories would end there, but for Reddit, that failure was just the beginning. The year was 2005, and the internet was still trying to figure itself out. Social media meant MySpace. Google was just another search engine, and if you wanted to share something interesting you found online, you had to email it to your friends one by one. But in a small college apartment in Virginia, two friends were about to change all that. Not that anyone would notice at first, because for months, most of the users on their new website were just Alexis and Steve talking to themselves through fake accounts. Fast forward to today, and that desperate attempt to create engagement has become one of the most powerful forces on the internet. A platform where a random comment can spark a global movement, where a simple post can make someone a millionaire overnight, and where communities can change the course of history. Welcome to the wild story of Reddit. It all started with a rejection when Alexis and Steve pitched their original business idea, a mobile food ordering app, to startup accelerator Y Combinator. They got shot down hard. But instead of showing them the door, Y Combinator's founder, Paul Graham, made them an unusual offer: ditch the food app and create something people actually needed. What the world needed, it turned out, was a place where the internet could vote on itself. A platform where good content would rise to the top based on merit, not who posted it. They called it Reddit, as in, I read it on Reddit. The concept was simple. Users submit links. Everyone votes. The best stuff wins. But launching a platform that depends on user interaction had one major flaw. They had no users. Their solution? Create dozens of fake accounts and have conversations with themselves. It was either genius or desperate, probably both. What made their approach unique was how organic it felt. While other websites were trying to control every aspect of user experience, Reddit took a different path. They gave power to the community, letting users shape the platform's culture. Each subreddit would become its own micro-world, with distinct personalities, inside jokes, and unwritten rules. It was chaos theory in digital form, and somehow it worked. Rather than chase algorithms and advertising dollars, they focused on authentic interactions. Presidential candidates would eventually host Q&As here, scientists would explain breakthrough discoveries, and ordinary people would become digital historians, documenting internet culture in real time. Then, something clicked. Real users started showing up. The introduction of subreddits transformed the site from a simple link aggregator into a home for thousands of unique communities. Whether you were passionate about quantum physics or pictures of cats sitting like humans, there was a place for you. When media giant Condé Nast came calling with millions of dollars, it seemed like a fairy tale ending, but in many ways, it was just the beginning of Reddit's challenges. The next few years would test the platform in ways no one expected. Aaron Swartz, who joined as a co-founder through a merger, departed under controversial circumstances and later died tragically, becoming a symbol for internet freedom. The site grappled with issues of free speech, content moderation, and the dark side of anonymity. During the Boston Marathon bombing, the community's rush to play detective led to devastating consequences for an innocent family. But Reddit's influence only grew. In 2021, a community of retail investors on the Wall Street Bets subreddit shocked the financial world, sending GameStop's stock price soaring and costing hedge funds billions. The platform had evolved from sharing links to shifting markets. Even Reddit's own users would eventually rise up against it. In 2023, when the company announced new API pricing that would kill popular third-party apps, thousands of subreddits went dark in protest. For the first time, Reddit's greatest strength, its community, became its biggest challenge. Today, Reddit hosts over 430 million monthly users, but still hasn't figured out how to turn a profit. Maybe that's because Reddit was never really about the money. It's about something bigger, the power of human connection in the digital age. From a desperate attempt to fake success to becoming one of the most influential platforms in history, Reddit's story shows us something remarkable. Sometimes the best communities start with just two people pretending to be many. When you open Reddit today, you're not just looking at another website. You're witnessing millions of stories unfolding in real time. Every day, the platform proves its power, raising millions for charities, helping strangers in crisis, bringing together people who thought they were alone in their interests or struggles. It's become the place where experts share knowledge freely, where breaking news often breaks first, and where inside jokes become global memes. From helping students with homework to launching social movements, Reddit has become the world's town square, library, and community centre, all rolled into one. What makes Reddit truly unique is how it evolved beyond its creator's vision. While other social platforms chase algorithms and ads, Reddit's strength comes from its organic, user-driven nature. Each subreddit is a world unto itself, with its own culture, rules, and inside jokes. It's where presidential candidates host Q&As, scientists explain breakthrough discoveries, and ordinary people become internet historians, archiving our digital culture in real time. But perhaps most importantly, Reddit reminds us that on the internet, failure isn't the end of the story. Sometimes it's just the first page.